Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Rider Ramblings. Yes, it's a Rider Ramblings one, this one. It's actually a shakedown. I'm just testing the new microphone setup with the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 camera. So I've got the DJI Mic Mini attached on the inside of the helmet. It's connected via Bluetooth to the Ace Pro 2. It seems to be working because I started filming by giving the command. Anyhow, it's a short run. It's really just a shakedown run. As I say, I'm going to fill the bike up with petrol because I've got 5 appointments over the next few weeks, unfortunately, which are about 40 minutes away. So I shall take you with me on those runs. Some of it will be on motorway. It depends on the weather. If the weather is inclement, I shall be using the motorway. If it's reasonable or good, I shall be on the back roads in the countryside, which takes about 20-25 minutes longer. But it's much nicer than motorways. It is much nicer indeed. So we'll have to see. I've noticed that I'm going to need a new computer. Unfortunately, the computer that I have, which is it was a very high-end laptop when I got it, and I've upgraded it and updated it and so on since then, and it's a lot faster than it was. Unfortunately, the video card just can't handle 4K, and the picture coming out of the camera, when I look at that through just an ordinary video, is perfect. It's absolutely beautiful. But once it's been run through the editing suite, there's all sorts of artifacts and things like that. I did try installing a new editing suite. I did try 𝗕𝗏𝗄𝐻 Resolve, but 𝗕𝗏𝗄𝐻 Resolve does not like most Linuxes except for CentOS Linux, and it's causing a lot of problems. I did actually try and install the Insta360 app using Wine on Linux, and it sort of works, but again the computer just isn't powerful enough. The graphics card and the computer just isn't powerful enough to run it. So I've been doing some investigation for computers and graphics cards and things like that, and we'll have to see what's what. Unfortunately, with one thing and another, we've booked time in Nice, and we've booked time in the UK, and we've booked time in Normandy, Brittany. The amount of spare funds for computers is limited, so we'll have to see. Yeah. As I say, none of that time, unfortunately, is on a motorbike, which is most annoying. Not just a bit annoying, because Madam doesn't like the back of the motorbike. She thinks it's too fast, even at 30 kilometers an hour, which is what, about 20 miles an hour, there or thereabouts. So yes, so holidays have been booked. I was thinking of trying to do the NC500 this year, but I don't know if I'll actually get that done. As I say, the computer will probably eat up every bit of the funds that I was putting aside for the NC500, because it needs to have one of these humongous graphics cards, I'm told. So I'm going away from a laptop, and I shall build myself a computer in a mini tower. That way it's easier to upgrade as time goes by. Now, I must admit, the laptop that I had was an Asus. It was an i5. It was one of the first i5s that came out. And it had 8 gig of memory in. I think, if I remember rightly, I've upped it to 16 gig. Might even be more than that. I can't remember, but I think it's 16 gig. And it's now got a. It's one of these ones that can handle 2 hard drives. So it's got an SSD for the operating system, which is about half a terabyte, and then it's got a 4 terabyte ordinary disk, SATA disk for the data and so on, which I've used about 3. It's a bit chilly, excuse me, changing the subject slightly. So I'm glad I'm only going down to get fuel, because if I was going to be doing anything around highway speeds, I would certainly know about it. It's supposed to be 18 degrees later on today. It says it's 13. I'd knock a degree off that or so for being on the bike. Might be about 12. So this jacket is one which is a nearly all-season jacket. And so it's got, it's ventilated. I don't know if you can see that. Ventilated. And then you can cover over the vents. They've got flaps on the inside, not on the arms, but the shoulders and the back have flaps. So you can cover over the vents. And then at the moment I've got the wind and waterproof lining in, which is definitely required. I'm not doing well with these traffic lights, am I? And then after that there's another lining, a quilted lining, which zips in. I've taken that out, but I'm going to have to put it in as the temperatures are going to be down next week. So I'm going to have to put that back in. And then when the temperature gets down to about sort of 2 or 3 degrees, I put on a windproof over jacket, and that, believe it or not, will see me fine to about -5 or 6 degrees there or thereabouts. So not too bad, really, not too bad. Anyhow, I'm getting fairly close to the petrol station. It's just over there. And we'll see how much she takes. Probably about 25 euros or so. But in the meantime, I would appreciate it if you subscribe, as it really does help the channel. And I'm starting to get the numbers up, which is really nice. Please like, comment, share and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.